Timing is everything. There are no coincidences. Have you ever been in a car accident? For most who have, there is an inevitable self-examination of the cruelty of fate that led to your presence in that exact place at that exact time to garner that outcome of events. You question yourself, was it meant to be, or was it all just pure coincidence? When presented with the timing of events of high strangeness, it is human to try and rationalize the experience. But when rational explanation fails, events are often written off as the result of random fate, luck, or simply coincidence depending on your worldview. Ask yourself, is a lottery win the result of luck or fate? Well, someone has to win, so it must simply be a matter of random luck amongst the players. But what if someone wins twice? Perhaps the lottery is random chance, but what about the following story? In the early 1990s, a 76-year-old woman was canoeing with her daughter on the Brule River in Wisconsin. She was killed when a tree that had been gnawed by a beaver fell and landed on her canoe. Pause and consider that series of events for a moment. What are the mathematical odds that in the span of her life she would be at that exact spot at just the right time to experience that outcome? If ever something was meant to be, surely that's it, right? When is an event the result of design versus pure coincidence? Does coincidence even exist? Those who do not share your best interests like the idea of coincidence. It helps them to better conceal their activities. If an event can be written off as random chance, a key witness being killed by a street criminal during a political investigation, for example, it helps to keep the narrative neat and tidy. If they hold a large planning exercise about a global health crisis centered around a fictional virus just months before the event actually occurs, it was simply chance. Extreme weather conditions concentrated on specific locations are obviously bad luck, probably due to climate change. Do you see a pattern? The importance of will and means. As they move toward their endgame, those who do not share your best interests have abandoned subtlety. It seems as if every action taken erodes away more and more individual freedom, independence, and sovereignty. And here's the trick. They make it seem as if this destruction is happening as a result of these very ideals. You see, their logic tells you that freedom of thought has led to oppression, independence has led to inequity, self-rule has led to chaos, and the only way to fix this is by removing these tired old concepts. Coincidence? Probably not. To get what they want, world government, world currency, and population reduction means radically engineering the population to willingly give up what they value most: life, independence, and sovereignty of self. They have tools at their disposal, but deny that these are used or in some cases even exist. To examine this theory, apply the test of will and means. Take a concept, control of the weather for instance, and ask if there is a will to achieve that control and if the means are available to accomplish the task. Regarding weather, certainly the will is there for both malevolent and altruistic purposes. Agricultural and military utility are obvious, but could it be weaponized to influence a political outcome? Global carbon tax to combat climate change? So we have established will, but do they have the means to do it? Certainly that technology doesn't exist and is well beyond current scientific capabilities, right? Well, before you throw out a derogatory comment about tinfoil hats, do your due diligence and a little bit of research. Projects with names like Skyfire, Secede, HARP, and U.S. Patent 9518965B2, just to name a few. Concepts like barium cloud releases, carbon black dust, and ionospheric heating should be on your list for examination as well. Still think this is far-fetched? Try the publication Weather as a Force Multiplier, Owning the Weather in 2025, published by the United States Air Force in 1996. It's all just fantasy, right? Come on, folks. So does it pass the will and means test, or is it just coincidence? Did combustion engine usage modify the jet stream to induce extreme weather, or was it accomplished through directed ionospheric heating and barium introduction into the atmosphere? Did you even know that these studies and experiments existed? Did you realize that they were conducted using your wealth? Why was this not disclosed in a more public forum, since it has obvious global implications when implemented? Why, after more than 100 years of doomsayer prophecy regarding climate calamity, would it be coming to pass right now, in conjunction with economic collapse, a global pandemic, and the promotion of a well-planned Great Reset? It's because timing is everything. As those who do not share your best interests move forward, they will attempt to overwhelm you with negativity and failures to get you out of your old beliefs and normalcy bias. Their hope is that by rapidly introducing hardship and pain, you will accept their new system, that of elite control and subjugation. They will distract you with a soap opera-style circus of political posturing, dysfunction, systemic failure, and environmental breakdown. They will attack traditional established philosophies that challenge their authority. Do not be taken in by their theater. Your first defense is to be prepared, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Do not let them destroy faith, morality, ethics, and family. When a controversial idea is presented or a traditional belief challenged, ask the all-important question, to whom is it a benefit? They have positioned their pieces and are moving to strike. Don't believe me. Use the test of will and means. Do they desire control? Do they have the means to accomplish that goal? Remember the canoe in the river. Timing is everything, and there are no coincidences. If you enjoyed this message, please take time to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps to spread this important message to others. You are on borrowed time.